You know what this is?
Really cute barn door hardware.
And not just any cute hardware. This is $40 cute barn door hardware.
Shut the barn door.
I know, so normally we design pieces and then try to find the hardware to match, but I was so inspired by this cute hardware that I designed something for it.
And we're gonna show you guys how you can build this DIY narrow sliding barn door console. So grab your tools.
Let's get rolling.
I like what you did there. Roll them.
Ash, tell them what tools they're gonna need to build this console.
The only tools you're gonna need are a miter saw, a drill, a Kreg jig, and a nailer.
This console uses a couple sheets of plywood, it uses some project panels, and it also uses some 1x boards. You can download the free plans on our website, shandy2chic.com, or just Google Shandy to Chic will be the first one on the top to get the free plans with the cut list and all the information that you're gonna need. First thing that we're gonna do to build this console is to build the box, and we're using 3/4 inch plywood for this. I had the hardware store rip that down to 12 inches wide. On our outside boards, we're marking 3.5 inches on both boards. Now, we are going to add a line of glue, and we want our glue to be just below that line because that is where we're gonna be attaching this longer board. And I just applied quite a bit of glue.
Shady tip, don't apply glue liberally.
So on this bottom piece, we want our pocket holes facing down. Now here is a great tip, guys. If you don't have a Shandy sister to hold the board for you in place, you should get a right angle clamp. So this little rod right here is going to fit inside our pocket hole right here, and then you can clamp it, and it's gonna hold that other board in place for us.
All right, we're done?
Yep.
What do we do next?
Okay, so we're gonna lift this entire cabinet up towards us, and we're gonna set it on its feet, and we're going to mark 24 inches from each side, or we're gonna throw our tape measure at our sister. So we're gonna mark 24 inches from each side, just like that.
Pride comes before the fall.
Okay, so our next step's gonna be to add that 1x6 board that runs along the front. The easiest way to do this is gonna be to add glue to our frame, and then we're gonna lay it down and attach it that way. This is a little tip too, guys. I'm just gonna grab a piece from my scrap pile, and all I'm doing is sticking it under here, and that's gonna hold everything level for us while we attach this.
Okay, now it's time to lay it on its back, and we're going to attach the bottom trim pieces.
The easiest way to add these shelf boards is going to be to tip this guy up on his base, and we are going to mark for our shelves. The shelves are going to be 12 inches, and it's really important that we get these right on so that our shelves don't look wonky when we put them in there. So we're going to mark 12 inches on the inside of every one of these boards.
From the bottom?
Yes, from the bottom. Great question. She always asks questions. Sometimes they're good.
So I know that you found the hardware.
Mm-hmm.
And you were inspired to build this, but what made you want to build this exact piece?
I really wanted something that was symmetrical, but with one barn door and not two. And so I thought if I did 3 different sections, I could put the door in the middle, hide a little bit of junk. And so now this is gonna have lots of baskets, and there'll be one side for Elle and one side for Brooks.
Next step is the face frame. We're gonna lay the console back on its back, and we're going to measure for the vertical pieces first.
Vertical trim is done, and now we are measuring for our horizontal trim, and I will make those cuts.
Nailed it! Sorry, did I scream? Some people say we scream on camera. Or we have loud voices.
We have 9 kids.
We yell a lot. And we used to be cheerleading coaches. So we yell really
Occupational
loud.
hazard. We have it to this point, the whole thing is put together. Now we're gonna add the back, which is 1/4 inch hardwood plywood. Easiest way to do this is gonna be to set it on its front.
On its tummy.
On its tummy. I was about to say tummy, and then I was like, maybe not the right way to say that. We are using a stapler for this part. However, you can totally use your nailer too. We just feel like it holds the wood just a little bit better. All right, cabinet is built. Now we get to build the door. So at this point, we are going to build the door. We're actually gonna use our console as our workbench.
And you can get super creative on this. If you don't want a farmhouse, barn style look, you can do a different style of door, just depending on how you add the trim to it.
Now that we have our top and bottom trim pieces, we are going to add our diagonal pieces, and we're gonna attach using those same nails. First, we're attaching everything with wood glue and shorter nails so that we don't attach it to the table itself.
That's never happened.
Ever. All right, door is finished.
Let's try her on for size. That's a perfect fit. Now, at this point, don't add your hardware because you want to paint or stain it.
All you have to do is add your rail to the top and then add the cute wheels to the door. You're done. This entire console costs under $200.
And now you've got a spot for everybody's shoes and a beautiful piece for your entryway.
And did I mention the hardware was only $40?
And we built it in less than 2 hours. Shut the barn door.
Roll 'em. Sorry. Oh,
It's okay.
Shoot balls.
ugh. Actually, stop. Those are the longer nails.
So we're gonna,
Keep going.
so once the finish is on, we can attach these super cute.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
That rail to the top, then you're gonna attach the cute hinge.
Just pick it up there.
He's got me on it right there.
Okay, all you have to do is attach a rail to the top, add the cute, what is that called? So all you have to do is add the rail at the top and add the cute wheel with pulleys. I'm sorry. Okay,
Roll that beautiful.
let me hold the door
What
for
is
you.
it called?
On that note, I'm gonna go pay the cable bill.